What if I told you that the most thrilling, most vibrant, most authentically you chapter of your life isn't tucked away in a photo album or buried in a memory? What if I told you it's unfolding right now, in this exact moment? For decades, society has handed us a quiet lie, a lie wrapped in smiles, tradition, and expectations. The lie that our prime has an expiration date, that youth is where the sparkle lives, that adventure is for the young, and wisdom is for the quiet. But something extraordinary is happening. A shift, a rebellion, a rewiring of what it means to be alive, bold, and full of possibility at any age. A generation, your generation, is rewriting the rules, and they're doing it with confidence, courage, and a joyful refusal to fade into the background. Today, we're not just looking at a couple of fun entertainment headlines. Oh no, we're decoding a blueprint for a life lived out loud, a life fueled by playfulness, confidence, and unapologetic joy. And it all begins with a wild Halloween costume and a swimsuit photo that practically stopped the internet. Let's start with Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, a couple who once again proved that love, partnership, and fun don't come with an age limit. The power of playful partnership. If you caught the photos of Kelly and Mark's 2025 Halloween costumes, then you already know it was bold, intricate, over the top, and absolutely delightful. Fans called it wild, and honestly, they weren't wrong. But here's what most people missed. Here's what I want you to see. This wasn't just a celebrity couple playing dress-up. This was a masterclass in something powerful. Playful partnership. Think about it. How many couples, after years, sometimes decades of marriage, parenting, building careers, surviving the roller coaster of life, slowly slip into routine? The spark doesn't disappear, it just grows quiet. Life becomes a rhythm of responsibilities, errands, bills, and the occasional date night squeezed into the schedule. But Kelly and Mark, they refused to let life become beige. Their costume wasn't about feathers, makeup, or theatrics. It was a symbol, a loud and joyful one. It said, "We choose joy, we choose fun, we choose each other," over and over again. They are co-creators of adventure, co-conspirators in silliness, partners who keep surprising each other, laughing together, and refusing to let the world dim their color. It makes you ask yourself something, doesn't it? When was the last time you and your partner did something joyfully ridiculous? Something spontaneous? Something that made you feel like mischievous teenagers again? Play isn't childish. Play is vitality. And it's available at any age. But playful partnership is only half of today's story. Because the next moment didn't happen at a party or on TV or at a photo shoot. It happened in someone's backyard, under the sun, beside a pool, with one simple picture. Lara Spencer and the power of unapologetic self-love. If you saw Lara Spencer's now famous swimsuit photo, you understand why the internet paused. The pool shimmered, the sun glowed, and Lara looked radiant, not because of her pose, but because of her confidence. And then something interesting happened. A certain beloved morning show host popped into her comments with a warm, glowing, supportive message, and the internet suddenly had questions. Why the support? Why the enthusiasm? Why the sisterhood? Here's why. This moment wasn't about the swimsuit. It was about permission. For too long, women, especially women over 40 or 50, have been told to shrink, to tone it down, to cover more, to speak less, to step aside, fade back, blend in. That one photo shattered it all. Lara wasn't posing for validation. She was celebrating her life, her body, her strength, her joy. She was saying, "This is my season, and I'm not hiding." But the real magic? Another woman, another powerhouse in media, someone who could be considered competition, said, "I see you. I support you. Shine." That is revolutionary. Because women uplifted by other women, that's the kind of energy that transforms culture. This wasn't just a swimsuit, it was a declaration. Life doesn't become smaller as we age unless we let it. The two sides of an unstoppable life. Kelly&Mark remind us of shared joy. Lara reminds us of individual power. Together, they form the blueprint for an unstoppable season of life, yours. One side is play, the other is pride. Both are necessary. Both are available. Both can begin today. So how do you translate their examples into your own life? You don't need a costume. You don't need a pool photo. You need a decision. Maybe your costume is finally signing up for that dance class you've talked yourself out of for years. Maybe your moment of boldness is speaking up in a room where you're used to staying quiet. Maybe it's wearing that bright lipstick you love. Maybe it's booking the trip you keep postponing. Maybe it's flirting with your partner again just because it feels good. Age isn't the boss of your joy. You are. You have earned the right to be visible, to be vibrant, to be the main character in your own story, not the supporting role. So here is the question that changes everything. Kelly&Mark are choosing play. Lara is choosing confidence. So now the universe is asking you, what unforgettable role will you choose in your magnificent, unstoppable season? Because this, right now, is your chance to rewrite everything. Your chance to live loudly. Your chance to claim joy again. And the next time you see that photo of Lara or that costume of Kelly&Mark, don't just scroll by. See it for what it is. A reminder that laughter is timeless, friendship is medicine, and confidence grows, not shrinks, with age. And now it's your turn. If this story reminded you that your best days are still ahead, tell us in the comments what moment recently made you feel alive. Like this if you believe confidence only gets stronger with time. Share it with a friend who's learning to love every season of her life. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that celebrate strength, grace, humor, and joy, right here, every day.